Recording is in progress. Okay, and then I shall mute you all. If you do have anything to say, feel free to unmute, but everyone's muted, and we begin. So, I mean, I must admit, although I insist on everybody warming up for these classes, which is very good practice, when I do my exercise in the morning, I don't walk. I don't. But anyway, we will in this class because we're very proper and right. And we start off by just walking on the spot. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. And we'll do it for about 20 steps. It's a good idea to shake the arms. And then we'll go from side to side. Left and right. I'm not quite sure what I look like to you. Am I going left, right for you? I don't know. Anyway, we're going from side to side. It's not important. Side, side. The main thing is to get the old circulation going, the blood pumping round, the heart rate slightly up. Okay. Can't remember. We almost now. I have to look at the cheat sheet. Side steps there. We'll march again. Let's march again. Oh, yes, I know the next one. We're marching. And then we're going to do squats. Now, there's a few squats we're going to do during this class. And the squats, we just bend the knees. The torso remains the same. It's called the horse stance, you know, like you're riding a horse. And the important thing about squats is it's important to have the feet in a position that make your knees happy. So when you come down on the knees, make sure the feet are in a position where the knees are happy you're doing that. Okay, so the first one we're going to do is we're going to raise our hands up in the air as we squat down, just a little bit, but really high up in the air, and then come down again. Then go up. But I guess we're going down on the knees and up on the hands. So it's a bit, and then go down, up, and down. And when the stretching up your arms, really stretch as high as you can. And we'll do one more. And as always, I'm going to highly recommend that during your day, you get into the habit of just slightly bending your knees so that you start working the thigh muscles on a regular basis. You can either go up and down as you're standing at the bus stop. People look at you strangely, but they don't know that you've got marvelous thigh muscles now. Okay. Yes, we're going to do one of the flexible Chinese girl exercises, which is the hands up to the back and bending a bit back. And as we go up, we can go up on our tippy toes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and that brings us to 10. And then we shake the arms, shake the legs a bit, walk around a tad, and I think we've got time for one more, yes, the side stretches. Because remember, a lot of strength is all about being flexible, stretching, being able to stretch. We too tend to sit down for ages. So we're going to stretch up to one side and grab something and we'll put it down with all our strength. Although this is kind of long to say now, but never mind. We'll get mixed up and we're putting it down with all our strength. So we go up to one side, really stretch out, really stretching all this out. Grab something and put it down. And those arms should be really stretched out. If you do have trouble with your shoulders, then just go as far as is comfy and pull things down. And then we'll go both hands high in the sky. We'll grab something and put it down with lots of strength. We call this one the cat. You really stretch up, grab something and pull it down with lots of strength. So this is like weights without weights. Pulling something and then with all your strength. It's like you're grabbing elastic underpants in the sky and putting down the elastic for stable quality. Okay, so I think we'll do a little bit of marching and then we'll start off with our weights. So if you get your weights ready, marching on the spot. And then here we go, it's weight time. So we're going to start off, we're going to do the ones that are on the little video. I still haven't done a new video. I had best intentions today, so I'm all in black for the video, but I just haven't gotten around to it. It's been such a busy day. So the first one is what I call the pumping. We hold the weights like so, and we just go one at a time up to the level of the shoulders and down again. 1, 2, 2. We're going to do all 10 this time. 3. If when it gets too much for you, just stop. 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. And then we'll put the weights down. Again, I follow protocol and always have a gap between the different exercises. When I do it in the morning on my own, doing the weights, I just go from one to the other. I don't give myself any, well, I do give myself a bit of a break, but not like this. Okay, we're going to do another 10, but this time with both hands together. So it'd be like this. 1, 1, 2, 2. You might find you're also including your abdominal muscles as you do this, which is good. 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, and 10. Put the weights down. Take a short break. Shake the arms. Give your arms a bit of a rub-a-dub-dub. Any muscles that hurt doing this, and you should immediately stop and give them a rub. Okay, we are going to do another 10 of the same one. Are you ready? 1, and 1, and 2, and 2, and 3, and 3. Now, when we get up to 5, 4, I'll be lying about 10, 4. We're going to stay in the air for a moment. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and come back down. Okay, just stand there, relax. You've got the weights in your hand, but that's okay. We're going to do another 5. Are we ready? 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, and 5. Now just go up and hold it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then come down and put the weights down. It's very interesting when you hold it up. You can start feeling muscles then in your back. This is good. We want to get all those muscles going. And let's just roll our shoulders a little bit. Bring them back and forwards. And just maybe go like monkeys. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, so we've done the pump. Now we're going to do Atlas. So there's all variations of the pump. Atlas is, we're holding them at our shoulder. I'm just going to go way up into the sky. 1. Really stretching your arms out as far as you can. 2. 3. 4. And 5. And then come down all the way down to your waist. When you do come down with these weights, always come down in controlled fashion. Never let the arms snap down with weights because you can pull things. Come down very controlled. Hydraulically is perhaps that's the then an adverb. Hydraulically. Perhaps that's the adverb. Okay, we're going to do another 5. Are we ready? 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, and 5. And then before we stop, let's go right up in the sky and just hold it there for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. And of course, when we're stretching up like that, we really do want to feel all the muscles in our, especially our abdominal muscles, really stretched out. Good. Okay, so that's Atlas. The next one is bum out, up and back. So we're going to stand normally, and we're just going to sort of scissor ourselves forward so the bum is out, and the weights go up to our armpits, down to our hips, and then out to the back. So it's all like in a very straight plane, you know what I mean? And the reason you do it like this is because you're exercising your back muscles as well, and they get more involved by bending a little bit forward. I think this is 4, 5. We'll take a break after 5. Put that down. Yes, we are going to hold the arms back for a count of 5 on the next 5. Count up to 5, and then we will hold our arms back like this. Okay, so stand normally, bum out, up to the armpits, down to the hips, out to the back. Hips, armpits, hips, out to the back. That's 2. Hips, armpit, hips, out to the back. 3. Armpits, hips, out to the back. 4. And this is number 5. And we go out to the back. We'll stay there for a count of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then come back. And we will gently put the weights down. Did you feel that in your back muscles? Yes. We put it out to the back. So we've done 3 of the morning ones. The video that's up on the page at the moment is all the ones except the step back, which we'll do last, which is this one. That's what I've got to add to it. And also somebody asked me to do an actual whole run through, which I've got planned. And the first one, I'll just show you how to do them really quickly so you can get it down. And the second one, I should actually do like a session doing 5 of each. Okay. The next one is a single weight at your sternum, standing normally, and then 45 degrees out, do a big wheel all the way up and all the way back to one side. And the same thing, so you're really stretching the arms out straight. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, and 5. Back to the sternum, and then put this down for a minute. And we should walk around in circles, like dogs chasing their tails. Okay, we'll do another 5. At the sternum, and then out to one side, all the way around, back to sternum, and all the way around. So 45 degrees out. Let's do number 2. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, and 5, and 5. Notice I didn't do any going all the way up because this stretching out, you can really feel the lower back muscles. And I don't think it's a good idea to hold that for a long time and feel this. It's just, we're working them. We will get them in order, and then perhaps we'll do clever things like that later on. So that was the vertical. Yes, okay, the next one is what I've got written down here is up and touch thighs. So we've got one weight, like a dog bone, and we're going to stretch it all the way up in the sky as far as we can go. And then we're going to come down and bring a leg up and just touch the thigh with it. Then go back up and the other side. If you have trouble balancing on one leg, then I suggest you do this next to a wall. 2. Showing deep, do 5, 3, 3. And on the 5th one, we shall stay up for count of 5. 4, 4, 5. And then stay up on this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then come down to the last knee tap or thigh tap, and then put the weight down. So notice how we're stretching out lots of things. Muscles are being stretched everywhere. This is what we want. Engaging. using bits of the body that haven't been used for decades, perhaps. Okay, so again, same thing. It's 5, so all the way up. And bring that thigh up. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4. And then we'll do 5, and then this 5 will stay up for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then down the last bit. And then we put the weight down. Now, something else I highly recommend you do during these exercises, because they're not super, they're not sort of completely breathless, so to speak, but see if you can, during them, always breathe through your nose rather than your mouth. It's interesting to see what you're breathing through. Because if you're a mouth breather, as I indeed was one time, it's much better to breathe through the nose. For lots and lots of reasons, the nose is designed for it. They've got filters and everything else, but you will make more nitric oxide when you breathe through your nose. Breathing through your mouth makes none. So it's an interesting just experiment to see what you're doing with your nose. Okay, so the last one of the morning video is we're going to stand normal position with the weights at our side, and then we're going to step back with one foot, and we're just going to curtsy, so to speak, and then step back up, then the other leg. And it's a curtsy. Yes, princess, whatever you say. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, and 4, and 5, and yes, 5. Put the weights down. We are going to do another 5 of those. Let's just give ourselves a bit of a breather. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to feel when I put the weights down, I feel lighter. Yes. Okay, weights again. I said this before, one of the things that puzzles me, yeah, we'll do another 5. So 1, just a simple step back as far as you're comfortably going. 1. And you just go down as far as you're comfortably going down. 2, 2. When lockdown began, 3, 3. I was 1 stone, 6 pounds heavier, which is, what's that in kilograms? 3, 4, that's 20 pounds, isn't it? 4, 5, 5. So you divide that by 2.2, it's about 8 or 9 kilos. But I mean, this is 2 kilos each I've got, that's 4 kilos. That feels incredibly heavy, but I don't remember walking around and thinking, oh, it feels so heavy. Yes. Okay, so that is the morning video. The only one that's not there at the moment is the stepping back one. And I want to do that because I want to do some more with the legs, because it's really important to get these thigh muscles used to moving around more and getting up and down, up and down. Good. Okay. I'm just looking at my cheat sheet. Okay. Ah, yes. Okay. It's killer number 1. The weight's killer number 1. So we stand on the side, and we're just going to go up to the side like so. Seems easy, doesn't it? You've done 1. Let's do 2. And then 3. And then 4. And then when we've done 5, we'll stay up there for count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back down again. And let's take a break. It's important to do things in different directions. It engages different parts of the musculature. Even the same muscles will have to work in a different way. Let's do another 5. 1, 2. Remember to breathe through your nose, if you can. 3, 4. And then we'll count 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and gently down. And put the weights down. Good, good, good. Okay, we'll do another squatter. For this one, weights will be at the top of the legs, just in the inguinal. And we're just going to go down as far as is comfy. In a squat position. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, going up to 10 straight. 6, 7, 8, 9, and indeed 10. Put the waist down. Now we are going to do another 5 of those, and on the 5th one we should stay down to a count of 5. As ever, shake the arms, stretch things out. Another thing that's a really good idea to get into the habit of is that when we get out of a chair, to actually stretch like cats. See the way cats stretch after they've been lying around for a while. We should be doing the same thing. Okay, so another 5 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then on 5, we go down and we stay there for the count of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then come slowly up and put the weights down. Excellent. Okay, there's going to be one weight this time. Again, one weight at the sternum. It's another stretcher. I'm going to go all the way out to one side, at the same level, horizontally, all the way around, stretched arms, and then back to the sternum. This is number 2. Number 3. Numero 4. And 5. Put the weight down for a moment. We'll do another 5 in a moment. Okay, another 5. I'm going to go the other direction. You can go whichever direction floats your boat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 6. No, I didn't think that's because I was thinking about something else. I was thinking about announcing to everybody that how important it is to just do a little bit every day. You think, I have to think myself, thinking, I've got to do 15 minutes. I don't want to do 15, I've got time. If you just do 2 or 3 minutes in the morning of these weights, and I referenced the hip hop study from Loughborough University in 2014-15, where they just had people hopping on one foot 2 minutes a day, and it improved their bone density. The biggest improvement was 11% in the pelvic, the hip bones, the pelvis. Incredible. Okay, so I can't remember what we're doing now. What are we doing? Can't remember. Completely gone. Never mind. So the next one, we're going to stand with the weights by the side of our body, but then up in the inguinals. We're going to do a big squat around. 1, not a squat, but we're going to lift our leg up like sumo wrestlers. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, and 5. Then put the weights down. Okay, we're going to do 5 more of that, and then we will finish up with the weights at the back when we will count. And I want, when we go to weights, well, we'll do the sumos first. Let's do another 5 sumo. Again, the weights on the imbrignals, legs apart, wider than they should be, and then you just scrape the leg up, all the way up the inside of the leg, and do a big step out. Nice and hydraulic. 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, and 5. And then put the weights down. So we'll finish up this half. I feel like I've forgotten something. Bear with me a second. No. No, it's cool. Okay. So the last one, we're having our weights at the hips. We're going to bend forward slightly. I'm going to go up to the back and come back to the hips. Up to the back and to the hips. And when you go up to the back, just hold it there. Count of 1, 2, and come back. And then 4. Back. And on 5, we're going to count to 5 and hold them there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and come back. And then put the weights down. Just walk around, relax. We'll do another 5. So stand straight, bend forward with the bum out, and let's go back. 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, and then 5. We'll stay there. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then come back. Now we'll put the weights down. Okay, so let's just do some warm downs. Here's what we can do. You put your foot forward and just tap the toe, then come back and do 2 taps with the heel and hop onto the other one. That's toe, heel, heel, and heel. Toe, heel, heel, and heel. So it's 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. And 1, 2, 3, and 4. So shake the legs, shake the arms. Let's go and sit down for a couple of minutes before we get into the chi part of this class. Anybody have any comments? Anyone found anything difficult or too much? You're going too fast or anything like that?
I can't hop. How could I adapt that? I can't hop in the air.
The hop in the air?
Yeah, you know, the hopping on one foot. I can do it on the spot, but I can't lift. I can't properly hop.
I would do it carefully if I were you then. Very carefully indeed. Or maybe hold on to 2 chair. I don't know.
I'll try doing that. I tried doing it. I couldn't do it.
I just did it without jumping up.
Yeah, that's what that's exactly
why
right.
not?
Yeah.
Yes, it's still vibrations, isn't it? Good idea. I'll try that. Thanks. Okay.
But were you a skipper when you were young?
Yes, I was. But
Yeah,
I'm quite a bit older now.
I know, but that's the interesting thing is
I've stopped doing all those things. That's the trouble.
Your body knows how to do it, but
Yes,
obviously,
so. Yes.
things need to get stronger.
Let's start remembering again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I actually I tried it on my terrace and tripped over.
Yeah. It might be actually that's a good idea. Maybe doing it somewhere softer.
Then I went on the lawn.
Grass. Yeah.
Didn't matter if I fell over on the lawn.
Yeah. Okay.
The trouble with the lawn, it sticks at the bottom.
Yeah.
On the concrete, it goes. Yeah, but one of the problems, I mean, I don't know about weight. With me, it was weight.
Yeah.
You're a bit heavier. It's harder to dum 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 like one used to.
Yeah.
Hi, Peter.
Hi, Sylvia.
Just want to say I am in Germany
Oi.
visiting my daughter. And well, really happy that I can do this online. So I don't
I
miss
know.
class.
The miracle of modern communications. There are miracles about it.
Yeah, it is a miracle, man.
Yeah. Are the linden trees all out? All of their blossoms, the bees getting
Yeah.
drunk.
You know, here is the heat is much better than in England. It's not humid. It's
Hmm.
not dry. So you
Yeah.
can tolerate, yeah, the same temperature quite easily. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's poor English. Us the damp people.
Yeah. Well, the winters are very much colder here. But anyway.
But you know, I get arthritically thumbs when I go to Spain, especially if I go to the southern part of Spain where it's very dry.
Yeah,
They stop aching.
exactly. Yes, I
Yeah.
am the same as well.
Then I come back to England, and then within a month or so, they're aching again.
Everywhere, yeah.
Yep.
Knees.
The damp people. Okay, so let us get
Okay.
into our chi. And I'm going to start off the second half by just reminding everybody about breathing. Now, I know in the first half I was saying get into the habit of noticing if you're breathing through your nose the whole time, because as we go about our daily business, especially when you're walking briskly to the shops or whatever, it's really interesting to see what you're breathing through. And if you're breathing through your mouth, no, you should be breathing through your nose as much as possible. And like I said, it does produce more nitric oxide, which is something as we get older, we produce less of. And of course, it relaxes the walls of the circulatory system. So it lowers your blood pressure. So it's a really good thing to produce more of. And indeed, as said, you do produce more nitric oxide if you breathe through your nose. Okay, however, in this half, we're going to be breathing in through our nose and out through our mouths most of the time. And we'll just do a few breaths. And whenever you start breathing deeply, the first thing it's a really good idea to do is to breathe out as much as you can. So let's breathe out through the mouth and then breathe in through the nose. Then out through the mouth. And as you're breathing out through the mouth, purse the lips. And then breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. And one purses the lips as though one were going to kiss somebody. And what that does is it elongates the breath, allows you to breathe more slowly, because we're going to, in this half, we're going to stimulate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is all about relaxation. Just finishing a meal, putting your feet up, sitting down with a nice book, relaxing. We can go through our days and utilizing the parasympathetic nervous system. We just become a bit more aware of our breathing. So let's do another couple of breaths in and out. And that's fundamentally what we should be doing this half. I shall mute everybody. Stand up. Most of these exercises are standing exercises. And again, let's just shake the arms. And as the first half, we'll start off by just stretching to one side and then pulling something down. Stretching to the other side, grabbing something and pulling it down. And as we go up, we breathe in. Grab that something and then breathe out through the mouth as we pull down. Breathe in and out. Now, another thing is that you need to calibrate this to what suits you. If you find I'm going too fast for you with the breathing, then just do it more slowly. You want to synchronize what you're doing with your arm with what's comfortable doing with your breath. So breathing in, grabbing and breathing out. Breathing in, grabbing and breathing out. Shake the arms. Now we're going to do the same thing, but we're going to go down to the outside of our knees. We can get down there. If you can't, just go down as far as you're comfortably going. The same thing, we're breathing in as we go down. We're grabbing something and breathing out as we pull it up. Like it's something really heavy. Breathing in. Grabbing something and pulling up as if it's heavy. As we breathe out. Breathing in. And out. Breathing in. And out. Do one more each side. Breathing in. And out. Und in. Und aus. Shake the legs, shake the arms. Okay, the next one is very simple. We're going to do one big circle to the back with one arm going. You can bend your body around so you can get the arm up in the same plane. Then you end up offering the hand to infinity, to the universe itself. And then we're going to turn the hand around, pull it back, and bring it into the waist and turn the waist. Now, when you're going up and around, you're standing up straight. And then when we come down, we go into a horse position, turn the hands around and bring it back. So you turn to one side, but because you're in a horse position, it's just the torso that's moving. You can feel this kind of sheet of muscle, the name of which I do not know, but it's across your ribs. Okay, so the breathing. We breathe in. And then breathe out. Let's do the other side. Breathe in. And out. So essentially, you're ending up in this position. It's like saying to somebody who's coming to you 90 degrees, it is stop. We do one more each side. Breathing in. And breathing out. And the other side, breathing in. And out. And shake the legs. Look around a bit. Now again, our bodies, generally speaking, are not used to this length of breathing. And it quite often makes you feel a bit dizzy or lightheaded. If it does, just take a break from the next one. And the body will sort everything out in a few moments. But don't insist on the body doing another one when it's sorting itself out. Give yourself a break. Okay, the next one. The movement is we're going to go all the way around the horizon, stretching out the flat hand, come to the opposite shoulder, pull the hand back, and then pull it across your torso with some strength, and then flick it out. So that's the movement, all the way around, opposite shoulder, then pull it down across your tummy, flick it out. Okay, the breathing. The breathing is breathing in all the way around. When we get to the shoulder, we breathe out through the mouth. Breathing in. And breathing out. When you flick it, you can do one last. And one last one. And then we do 5 the other side. Give it a break, walk around normally. And you'll see that I'm stretching out, breathing in. And then as we come across the body, I go into the horse position. Okay, 5. These exercises are so clever. When you feel all the muscles across your just below your solar plexus, we're stretching out, going all the way around, and then we're coming back, pulling down muscles, and then flicking out. Yeah, it's working on a lot of different parts of our body with stretching things. It's marvelous. Okay. Okay, now these ones, They're all about, we're breathing in normally, and then when we breathe out, we're doing it with one forceful shove. So the breathing out is just, okay, so the first one is what I call the double salute. So we breathe in up to the double salute. And then we're going to come down in front of the belly button. When we come down, we're stretched out here. We go into a horse position, and we're really compressing something in front of your umbilicus, which includes the muscles of the abdomen. Yeah. Okay, so breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. That's enough. Breathe enough for this, because it is quite forceful. Walk around. As I said, if as soon as you start feeling lightheaded doing any of these, stop, give yourself a break, and then get back into it. Because it's almost like a muscle. You're getting the circulatory system, the muscles, everything used to having more oxygenated blood. So it does take a while. Okay, we'll do another 3. Are we ready? And again, walk around. Okay, the next one, that is funny hand position. So the ring finger and the little finger are tucked into the palm. So you've got the index, middle, and thumb out and loose. And we're going to trace the circle all the way around, come to the back, and then make fists and come back up like this. So the fists are a bit different. You've got the middle finger is kind of out. So that thing you used to do when you're kids, when you used to give people a bit. Well, I did. Maybe you were better brought up than me. Okay, so breathing in. And then out forcefully. Breathing in. And out forcefully. Do one more. And out forcefully. And then take a break. So when we're doing this stretching, we're really stretching out all the way to the back, and you're standing in, obviously you're here, you're beginning to put the bum out, and then it's come down into horse position. Okay, we'll do another 3. Are you ready? Breathing in. And take a break. Okay, shake those hands, shake those legs. And the next one, I'll do the movements first. The hands will come up like with the weights, will come out from the back. We'll go all the way around in a circle and pull them back to the armpits, the flat hand. Then we're going to go stretch out the arms. And then we're going to turn them around and bring them back. Turn them again and down, all the way down to the hips. So those are the movements. The breathing, start back here and breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now, we'll take a break because that is quite intense. You might have noticed. And even I felt a bit in my forehead. The brain's going, ooh. Maybe I'm waking up my third eye. Let's do another one. Breathe in. And breathe out. Take a break. We're going to do another one, but we'll have a little break in between. Hands back and breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And when you're breathing out, you just breathe out once. Breathe in once. And then breathe out to your hips. Really stretch the arms out and get rid of all the air in your lungs. Okay, it's feet time. So you can do this in a chair, you can do it sitting on the floor, whatever is most comfortable for you. I'm going to, as always, use my TK Maxx plastic mat. It's not plastic, it's furry stuff, but it's all bloody plastic in it. I burn it and it goes into a funny little lump. Okay, so these are socks off. And I always start on the left foot. So this week I'm going to start on the right foot. That'll teach them. Okay, so we start off by massaging the middle of the sole, just here, and very gently giving it a nice little massage. It's kidney 1, the end of the kidney meridian, the place where we store all our excess energy, the place that gets depleted from decades of overuse, decades of never giving yourself a break. One of the things we want to do with these exercises is to get into the habit of giving yourself lots of breaks during the day. And then we're just going to massage all the way around the soles of the feet, because science has proven that one is much more productive if you take more breaks. Okay, and then we're going to come to the toes and we're going to massage the area in between the toes. You can do 2 at once. You can do 1 at a time. It's up to you. I usually do 2, so I'm going to do 1 this week. Just massaging in between the toes. An area of the foot that never gets addressed that much. Definitely not in men. Maybe women a bit more because you paint your bloody toenails, don't you? Some of you. But men, never. I reckon Charlie doesn't do his toenails. I certainly don't do mine. Okay, then we're going to waggle the toes back and forth. And ones just very gently. You're not forcing anything. It's just a gentle waggle. And then other one. And then we're going to trace down the canals of the tendons all the way down to in between the toes. And then we're going to pinch in between the toes. We've pulled something out. So we're pulling lines of energy out from our feet. I'm going to use the other hand to do the 2 on the outside. Lovely. And then we shall interlace our fingers with the toes. In some universe, you see people hopping along the street, holding feet. Yes, instead of holding hands. They have very strong legs. Okay, and then we're going to massage up. We'll do the ankles first. Massage the ankles. And massage the lower leg, the calves, and the shins, the shinsicles. Rub, massage, and then the knees. Love those knees. Great points of articulation. They're very articulate, the knees. Much to say. And then the thighs, the great muscles of the thighs, especially the vastus medialis oblique, the inside muscle that makes your knee very, very flexible and strong. Okay, let's do the other foot. So we start off kidney 1. Massage, massage, massage. Then we do a little massage around the soles. And remember, if you do find somewhere that hurts or is tender, note for later, because you can do a bit of reflexology on yourself. In fact, you can buy one of those little reflexology cards. You can get them on the internet. If you reflexology card, or Google it and then go images, you'll get ones for free. And then you can see what spot is complaining on your foot. Okay, and then let's massage in between the toes. And of course, Healthy Generations does suggest in the pursuit of hygiene at all times, after this class, you do wash your hands. Unless, of course, you've got incredibly clean feet and been cooped up in socks and shoes all day. Okay, and then we shall waggle the toes very gently. Waggle, waggle, waggle. next two, and the next two, and the next two. Excellent. Okay, so now we're going to trace down the canals in between the tendons all the way to the, and then pinch and pull out something from in between the toes. Pinch and pull. The last two, pinch and pull, and pinch and pull. And then we shall interlace our fingers in the toes and just sit for a few moments, holding your own feet. It's like you have great affection for your feet. So much so you want to hold their hand, their feet, hold hand, feet, hands. Ah, fabulous. Okay, now we shall massage the top of the foot a bit. Come to the ankles, massage the ankles. And of course, as I'm saying, if you do find anywhere that hurts, it's probably because you've got, I don't know, some crystallized joint stuff somewhere. It needs to be, and you can massage it out. Then up, lower leg, calf muscle, the shin, all the way around the shins, those big bones, God bless them. Okay, all the way up to the knees. Got anything to say? They're very articulate, the knees. They might have something to say. Perhaps a lecture on quantum theory. Or maybe not. Yeah, it's a good idea to talk to your knees. Make sure they're happy. And then we should do the thighs, including the great Roman emperor muscle of the thighs, the vastus medialis oblique along here. Keep those knees flexible. Excellent. Now look, put your legs out straight. Come a bit back so you can see the whole thing. We'll keep the feet at attention, and if you can, touch your toes. If you can't, don't worry, just go down as far as you can. But I can actually touch my toes. And then I'm going to breathe in all the way up my body. You can't see my hands, but they're stretched up, and then breathe out. Do another one. And breathe out. And do the third and final one. And breathe out. Okay, and I think that brings us, I'm not quite sure what the time is. Let's have a look. The time, oh, we've got 4 minutes. Well, let's use those 4 minutes to chat with one another. Has anybody found anything interesting about, you have to unmute yourselves to speak, by the way, about doing these breathing exercises? Have you found them of utility during the week? Because there is one thing I did want to say, which is that the thing I found most useful about breathing exercises is going to sleep. Because sometimes when I can't sleep, there's a great exercise you can do where you breathe out longer than you breathe in. I do 3 in, the tick of the clock, and 4 or 5 out to the tick of the clock. Breathe in to 3, and out to 5, 4 or 5. And I breathe out through my nose when I'm in bed, because otherwise the bedclothes get in the way.
That's my go-to for my sleep as well. It's breathing.
Yeah. And if you really want to get involved, you can actually breathe into your whole body. Start with your feet.
Yeah, that's why I just start with my feet right to my fingertips.
That's right. And then by the time you get to, I find by the time I get to my knees, I'm probably asleep.
Yeah, it does work though.
Yeah. Because of course it shuts the mind off.
Yeah.
Thinking about this, thinking about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But also I do find I do the same thing sometimes when I'm walking. Trying to shut down, thinking about rubbish and just enjoy being where I am. And I just synchronize maybe 3 in as the steps and 3 or 4 out steps, and just enjoy wherever I am.
Try that.
Good idea. Yeah.
So does anybody have any questions or thoughts before we finish today?
No, just the weights thing worked fantastically in the chair. So I still feel like I've done enough exercise, but not put all the weight on my feet.
Excellent.
Yeah.
are we going to be repeating, the chi ones where, the movements, because I haven't quite grasped them all, although I've missed a couple of lessons, I must admit.
Maybe I should do a little video.
That would be so amazing, because I really enjoy those so much.
Because there's a lot I haven't done,
It
actually.
gives you, I feel I get a lot of energy from them.
Mm.
I feel I come in tired at the beginning, and then after doing those ones, the second part, I feel energized. So I really, really
Yeah,
like it.
I mean, actually, when I first started doing all this stuff in the 90s, the message was that if you did these exercises every day for about 15 or 20 minutes, it actually does increase your energy hugely. And I did. I was a good soldier for about a year, and I used to do them every morning, every night, breathing exercises and other sort of stretchy, sort of qigong-y kind of exercises. And sure enough, it increases your energy.
Definitely, 100%.
But the trouble was I was sort of young and stupid, so you're young and stupid with lots of energy instead of just being young and stupid and sort of moping around. It's a good idea to know what to do with it.
Yeah, it'd be great if you could do another video. That'd be fantastic.
Yeah. Okay, I'll try and I don't think I'll have time today. I'll try and do them tomorrow.
Okay.
We're so busy at the moment in the charity.
I know.
There's lots going on, but yeah.
It's great.
Okay, so unless anybody else has got any thoughts or questions, we can wrap up this week. And do remember to do your exercise every day. There's a video already up there. You've got no excuse if you can't remember them.
No, I do.
Bye-bye then. See ya.
Have a good week, everyone.
Thank you.
Week,
Bye.
everyone.
Next week.
Bye.
Bye.